Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Off Topic with NESSA and Lex. We have a special guest today, Ms. Jaqulyne.
The one and only. The one and only.
Period.
We are now on episode 6.
Sexy 6.
Yes. So thank you guys for supporting us. Continue to support us on YouTube and Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I always want to say Shopify.
I know.
But we see your guys' messages. We see your DMs. We would definitely want to incorporate by bringing more guests on, which we kind of have a poll. So we will kind of start having a little bit more guests for you guys.
Yeah, we had a lot of people who actually want to be on. So
Come on.
we got to get you on first.
Come join
We
the
need to
dark
hold
side.
some interviews.
$5,000 to get on.
Period. There's a choosing fee.
But yeah, so today we're just going to kind of be talking about just some trending topics that's going on. Jackie has some new ventures in her life. So we'll kind of talk about that a little bit. And then we're just going to talk about kind of random little relationship things, friendship things.
Yeah.
The
usual.
Yeah, the usual
Talking
girl
shit.
talk.
Girl talk.
Yeah.
Girl talk.
But yeah, introduce yourself.
Who are you?
What do you do? What don't you do?
What do I not do? I do everything. My name is Jaqulyne. So I'm actually a marketing director with the insurance brokerage. So I actually run one of my own. I have several agents. Not even several. I got more than several. But yeah, I mean, we're really just advocating to fight for fighting to eradicate poverty by educating the community on how to close the wealth gap. So it's like there's a series of things that we're doing as far as like how to do so, but really like my whole MO is we're trying to sit down and educate as many people as we can to help them, prepare financially for whatever life throws at them.
Yes,
And
I love that.
How long have you been doing that now?
A year.
A year. Wow.
And you've been killing it.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yes,
you see
yeah.
it.
But I love that, though, because, I mean, we kind of mentioned that before. Like, we're not taught financial literacy in school. So
Yeah.
it's a big thing.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, girl. All right.
Why do you
Because
think
they
that
want us
is?
to be in debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We
They don't
said
want
that.
us-
They
yeah.
want America to be in debt.
Literally, they don't want us
To win.
to win.
Yeah. I mean, the
Praying for our
less we know,
downfall.
the less we know about money, the more they can control us.
No facts.
Period.
That's true.
So it's like it's just a matter of like, it unfortunately you do have to do your own due diligence to educate yourself. A lot of people
Right.
don't really care to. So
Yeah.
I think it also has something to do with everyone's just so busy on their day-to-day life. Nobody really thinks about it. So I'm just somebody that wants to be a voice.
That's
Where I
good.
come in and she's like, hey, by the way, did you know?
You can get rich.
You can get rich.
There are ways to do it.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like you don't need a lot of money to create wealth. You really just need the right strategies.
No,
Yeah.
that is true. Like, that's why, like, the whole, like, going to college and all of that, like, I believe that's just all bullshit.
Well, damn,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
going
just
back to
another
school.
way just
She's
being in
like,
debt.
hold
I mean,
on.
yeah.
Like, definitely depending on, like, the route you
yeah,
go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is true.
I agree, because it's like, mind you, I love college, but like strictly because I love knowledge, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
I love to learn,
Exactly.
in all areas. But the thing is, it's like you only need a degree to work for somebody else. You don't need a degree to work for yourself,
That is true.
right? Where it's like I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I want to be I wanted to be a doctor really bad, but then I realized I was like, I don't need a degree to hire doctors.
That is true. I used to want to be a pediatrician.
I'm like, I wanted to be, and it's funny when you think about it, because it's like, you want to be a doctor, you want to do this, but as a stripper, you can make the same salary.
That was really like where I had a identity crisis.
Yeah.
When I was like 19, because I'm like working 3 jobs. I'm doing my nursing clinicals. I was looking at I was going into the medical industry. I was working on my bachelor's, and I was like, wait a minute. I realized I'm paying tens of thousands of dollars out of my own pocket to get a degree that's going to pay me as much as I'm already making right now at 19 years old.
Yeah, it's hella
Yeah, no
out.
facts, literally.
And I realized, I was like, I would hate myself. Like, I travel so much
Yeah.
for somebody else to have the power to tell me, oh, no, you can't do that.
Right. I mean,
Right.
I feel like I can't work nowhere unless I truly love, like, working there. I feel like then that's how I became kind of like my own boss, because I hate working for other people. And like, it's so funny
Yeah.
because me and my sister always talk about like she's like, I don't even know how you work for other companies. You never show up on time. You never
Right.
listen.
You never listen. You never do this. You always do what you want.
Yeah, and people just love you. I'm just like,
Right.
but I'm like,
right.
but when
yeah.
I do my job, I do my job.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but now I'm just like, yes.
It's just
I
more rewarding to work for yourself.
Exactly. It definitely is for sure.
Yeah.
So now that you've kind of found your career within the past year, I would say, you are making some big changes.
You're leaving
Super
us.
I literally moved to Texas tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Packed up all my stuff, like just, and I'm just not gonna think about it. Like that's, if I think about it, I would
or
get.
anything? Like, has it hit you?
You know what's so funny? The one time I did actually cry about it, it was with my doctor.
Really?
Yeah. So
You've known your doctor for a long time, though.
yeah, my doctor is so sexy. Hopefully you don't see this. Actually, or maybe you do. I don't care. But
I'm shooting my shot.
he is so fine. Like, and I've been going. It's so.
Who
weird
is
to
he?
say.
I'm like, let me get his information.
She's like, I'm trying to get sent. So, no, I've been going to him since I was in like second grade. So he like knows my mom, and I remember every time we would leave, my mom would be like, "Oh, he's fine." Every time we walked out of the office, and so I've always gone to him since. So it's like it was also his first year of practice that I started like going to see him, and so he's seen me through all the wildest things.
Yeah.
Like he knows, you know, the hardships I've gone through, you know, things with, you know, family, living situations, like just the craziest. He knows everything. So, you know, it was when he was like, you know, I know you're gonna kill it. Like he goes, but you know, I hope you do come back and do your annual checkups with me because you got a reason to fly back. And I'm like, yeah, I'll never leave you.
I'll
I
never
could
leave.
never leave you. But yeah, so that's, and I actually did cry. It was so weird when a doctor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, I also cried the other night with you guys weren't there at the house yet. You guys met us for dinner, but
Well, you also
Pam
cried at
was just
dinner, too.
crying. Oh yeah, we would cry.
Yeah, there was all kinds.
Yeah, by the time I saw you, you were a little drunk.
I'm like, let's go outside. Shut up.
I know, I was literally at work and you text me, we're going outside. I said, well, me too, bitch. I'm going outside too. Where are we going?
I said, we outside.
Call Dash, we going outside.
They're like, okay. Not that me and Vanessa almost got into a fight.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, I heard
totally.
the story. It's okay. We all fight. It's a sister
She's
thing.
like, let's go. I'm like, bitch, and pushed her. I was like, no, Paul, man.
We're literally pushing each other back. Like, bitch, don't push me. Bitch, don't push me.
Yeah, and I'm like, where was I?
I think you're just.
Already scurried off.
Yeah.
Cause so she was trying to pull me. Let's go.
I'm like, let's
Almost
go.
fell.
I want to go home.
That's funny.
But yeah,
Wow.
so
Are
I'm
you
excited.
excited? Yeah, I
I'm
was gonna say
so
excited.
excited.
Yeah.
Like for a while, I was like, am I gonna do it? Am I not gonna do it?
I mean, how do you feel about moving to like another state? You're literally
You know what?
like moving your whole life.
At
my
least, but you
whole
know a lot of
life.
people out there.
Yeah, I'm tapped in.
Yeah, so that's good. I feel like it's definitely different when you move
I got
somewhere and you
people,
don't
like,
know
just
anybody.
waiting.
Yeah. I
People
know.
waiting.
Got them lined up.
She got a roster.
Man, I have this. No, you know what? Never mind. Anyway, so
Next.
cut the scene.
Cut that out.
Speaking of rosters, I don't even know if that if this conversation goes into rosters. Speaking of a whole lot of gay shit,
Yeah. No.
let's talk about the Diddy thing.
Oh, the Diddy.
The Diddy situation.
Do you know about it?
I know nothing.
Okay. Wow. So basically, Diddy's getting sued by his producer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he just get sued by
Girl, he been getting sued by a lot of
Cassie?
people.
Yes.
So he's about to get sued again?
By
Yeah.
his producer, because so apparently Diddy's getting a little touchy feely with his producer, and now
It's a woman?
it's
It's a man.
and so he's speaking out on it now and basically suing him, and then he's also putting in the lawsuit of others.
How long
he's done
was he
it?
his producer for? Was it a long time?
Actually, I really don't know. I think he maybe. I honestly have no idea.
And so, because I know Chris Brown and Meek Mill are involved in it. So are they
Yes.
saying
And Usher.
What is it
And
with
Usher.
men getting rich and getting weird?
Okay, so I've heard this theory that
Yes.
and I heard it with Hugh Hefner on some weird shit, but people make so much money and have so much sex that they get bored
Yeah.
with just the monogamous, just the normal sex situations, and they
Right.
get weird and start doing weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get you know.
What do you call it? It's like is it like blacklist?
You know what? I have to put a PSA.
Something like that.
I got a
It's
PSA. I just got baptized a week ago. I cannot be on here having no freaky frog conversation. No freaky frog conversation.
Well,
it gets spicy over here, so.
I know. I'm like,
right, you knew what it was when you signed up. But wait, so okay, because I know Chris Brown, Meek Mill, and Usher are involved.
Yeah.
Are they saying that like
I
P
think,
Diddy was doing stuff with them too? Or
I don't know if he's doing. I think he's a part of like. I think they were like sleeping with underage girls at the parties, drugging them, which is like always been a thing. I feel like
it definitely
in the
is.
industry,
It's really
for sure.
sad.
I knew Chris Brown was gay. I had an ex that went to a party at one of his house, and he says like Chris Brown was trying to sleep with him.
Really?
And I was like, bro, shut up. And he was like, I'm telling you.
I don't doubt it because they take the phones, they make you sign the NDAs, and they get weird.
Once you sign that NDA, it's like
over.
Yeah,
it literally is. And then, but yeah, no, because so in the lawsuit it says that, but it just said like it didn't say their names, but it said like what they do.
Right,
like
which was very, and it was felt like it was very detailed. It's like they didn't say their name, but obviously you know who this person is.
Like a residency currently in Vegas or something, and that's
and like a rapper from Philly.
Yeah,
like,
who dated Nicki Minaj.
Right, like who was that? Who could that be?
Right.
But
literally, and they said something about like the whole like him beating Rihanna. So
right,
then it's Chris Brown. Yeah,
you know, but I do think that in terms of like open sexuality, I don't know. I feel like there is some guys who hide their gayness.
Yeah,
I'm like for sure. You know, it's like deep down they know. Deep down they know they a little fruity and they know what they like. But it's like
they know what they want to try.
And they know what they want to try. And I just want to say, you can be a straight man and get your ass ate. Like, for real. I think that some guys try to act like they're so masculine and like I would never do that. But it's like
come on,
like it's
fruity.
intimate.
Be for real.
We're behind closed doors. Like,
yeah,
let's get kinky.
But I do think let's get kinky in here.
Right.
But I
be
do
yourself
think
with me, baby.
there is a lot of guys in the industry as well who hide.
That's like been like for like the longest.
Hell yeah.
Like they even like with just even that ties in with the whole weird like Illuminati stuff, and like I feel like all that stuff in the industry is so crazy. But is it like called like the black market where like you can
like buy body parts and shit?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I remember
that's the black market.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Buy
How do
body
you get on there?
parts? I don't know. I don't want to know though.
I want to know.
I want to know too.
I'm like, I do not want to know.
There's a lot of shit on there.
Like, it's not that I want anything, but I just want to say I've seen it.
Yeah, it would just be kind of an experience.
Yeah,
to be like,
like,
what's on here?
Yeah.
Is this like Fashion
4-year-olds
Nova?
elbow?
Like, can we shop? Seriously.
Oh my god, they're selling toes and stuff. Like,
right?
You get to choose your pick. You want it?
I don't know.
So you want that toe?
I know
Which
that's
toe do you like?
But I feel like the industry, it's always been like that for so long. It's always been crazy. And I feel like it's so crazy. It's more like that like in LA. Like the LA parties are
my
truly
God.
like
Yes.
that. I've been to a few LA parties and I'm
yes.
just like,
I've heard so many stories, and my ex, who used to live out there, would always tell me these weird stories and how people in LA are just so weird and like into those weird sex like parties.
yeah,
and it just
that's
gets
how
crazy.
it is. And I feel like you only really hear about that in like LA and stuff.
Literally.
LA is like big for it. I don't know, it's crazy. Have you ever heard of things like that?
Yeah, I have. I thought like literally when you guys were talking about these little like them rappers doing weird old stuff, the first thing I thought of was probably at a party in LA.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Because that's
But yeah, no,
Hey,
he's
couldn't
getting
be me.
sued. I know he's been getting.
Couldn't be me.
He's been getting sued back to back. Though.
Everyone's just coming for him.
Shit,
Hey,
he got
but
money.
You know one thing
He'll be
about P.
fine.
Diddy, he makes beautiful stuff.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on them chocolate drops.
Christian, if you're seeing this, DM me.
They're so fine. All of his sons.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
are.
gosh.
There
Oh
very
my
are.
God.
I want Christian coats.
That's the dark skin one, right?
Yes.
Him and his girl Raven. Oh my God, I love her too. She's
I know.
so
She's-
fine. They're
just
so
so
cute
cute
together. I
together.
love them together.
But I think Quincy's so like I don't like light skin.
I know. I
but
was
Quincy's
gonna say that you
handsome.
look like skits.
I don't.
Quincy.
She's
He's
like,
a
let me
he's
see.
a light skin one.
I know. I remember.
Oh okay.
He's just. I don't like.
He
He
gives
kind of
a
has a
little fruity.
unibrow. Yes.
He gives fruit.
He gives LA party.
Take it out.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That is so funny.
Oh my god.
But he's adopted.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too much about these people's lives.
I know we all up in their family tree and shit.
Right. Right. Where it's like same thing with these like the lawsuits and stuff. It's like I struggle with like keeping up with that stuff because I'd be so like my friends even get mad at me because I don't keep up with their lives and stuff. Like what getting on like Instagrams and stories. Like
I only see it because of TikTok.
Yeah, same.
Like
yeah, it just
I forgot you guys are becoming yik-yak.
We're TikTokers.
TikTok girly.
I'm a yik-yak girl.
Yik-yak.
Yeah. I always call it yik-yak. I'm like, I'm a yik-yak girl.
That's why I said it. She's like, I'm a yik-yak.
I know. Let me that. But what's the speaking of laws and lawsuits and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Something just passed for us in Washington.
They will now be selling alcohol in the strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
The bill
food,
literally just
right?
passed. I don't know. Is it food too?
I think so because if you're doing alcohol, I think they are going to do food. Yeah.
Oh.
You have to have small bites. I think
It took them forever to get it passed.
and
so
we're
it
the
finally passed.
only state. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Weird.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? Like, what do you think the dynamics are going to be like?
I feel like
I'm gonna get everybody drunk.
on some. What was that one movie, Hustlers?
Yes, honey.
We on that type of tip. I'm just kidding. But I feel like it's gonna have like, I don't know. There's gonna be its ups and downs. I feel like the one thing I'm not gonna like is how people are gonna come and want to just kick it and have a drink first before they spend money.
Oh.
Especially on the weekends, I feel like there's going to be a lot of guys who come just to drink and chill and watch the show.
Kick it.
Or let me buy you a drink first. Like, I don't want a fucking drink. I want a fucking room.
But
I want your money in your wallet. I want your Amex. But then I do feel like there will be those guys who are just more willing to spend because they have that liquid courage.
Yeah.
So,
have you ever danced out of state?
I've danced in Vegas once, Arizona. Whew, Lord, that was traumatizing. I almost danced in Alaska, but girl, that was traumatizing too.
Really?
Yeah, me, Daesh, and I forgot. I think it was just us two. We went to Anchorage because this is when our friend Alicia lived out there.
Oh, okay.
And because we wanted to go to the Bush Company because fishermen have money.
Right, definitely.
And so, but I didn't know. I don't think we even paid attention to the fishing season of when it was.
Yeah.
So we went there. We literally got there, got to our hotel room, and the hotel room was just giving like caveman, like literally dead animals on the walls, like fur.
What did you expect?
I know. I've never been to Alaska, and so we get there, and we're in our room, and then we look outside our window, and there's literally prostitutes walking in the back of the hotel, like on the street, back and forth. We left the next morning. We didn't even go to the Bush Company.
Oh yeah.
That whole experience, it was just like a sign. We got there, and we're like, this is not for us.
Yeah.
So is it legal there?
Imagine. I don't know. I don't think so.
Is it only legal? It's legal in Vegas, right?
It's legal in Vegas?
Prostitution?
I don't know, girl.
I don't know. I don't be knowing these.
mean,
this is a whole nother level of sex work that I do not know. Right. This is off topic. Okay. Anyways, back to what is on our note card. Hey guys, we try really hard to come prepared. We usually are, but today it's a Monday and it's Mondaying.
No thanks.
Get on topic, guys.
Okay, but no, I was just asking because I was thinking like how's it versus like drinking out of state in the club. Versus
Okay. So like I don't know. I just feel like the environment in general in Seattle clubs are very different because like you go to other states and you really like Arizona, for instance. The club we went to, you have to just be in the right section. Right. It's like all about knowing the people there and being in the right section because it's like a you're there to literally drink and throw money and party and like club. Yeah. Whereas Seattle clubs are very like intimate and more like gentlemen's clubs. Mm-hmm. So you're not making no money on stage really. You're really
or on the floor too, right?
Yeah. So yeah, because there's no dances on the floor. So in Seattle, you really have to have like a mouthpiece. That's why I feel like when people come from out of state and they think Seattle has no money, it's just like, no, bitch, you're just used to just shaking your ass. You don't have a mouthpiece.
Exactly.
I feel like it's harder to make money in Seattle if you're not used to talking to people.
Right.
Whereas if you're just used to that strip club environment, like shaking booty and breaking your back. Yeah. Like, I'm getting old, okay? Right. My dump truck.
Sit down.
I need to sit my ass down. Let's get a room and have a conversation, sir. I'm trying to get to know you.
I'm trying to get to know your pocket.
Yeah, like, I would make in Arizona or, like, Vegas, I would make the same amount, but I would work 10 times harder. Like, literally physical. Yes, so physical. I'm sweating.
Oh, God.
I don't break a sweat here in Seattle.
I didn't know stripping was a
I just be
labor
tired, right? Yeah.
Damn, that's
so it's different. So we'll see if the like dynamics change once alcohol is passed. Like I wonder if it's
gonna allow the shaking booty on the floor.
Yeah, you know, like is there gonna be dances on the floor?
I remember hearing, you know, friends that I have that are strippers that say like they pay to not go on stage.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, like they pay like a fee. They're like, I don't want to go out because it's like nobody makes money like just on the stages.
Yeah, because it's not like. It's just not Seattle's just not like that.
It's not like a tipping state. I feel like because Portland is such a tipping state, like everybody throws money Portland, but that's like the capital of like strip clubs too.
You guys are gonna think this is interesting, but I don't like strip clubs. Not that I have I love strip clubs.
I'm gonna go fuck at the booty club.
Ooh, I love strip clubs.
Like I don't like the dynamic, the aura, the darkness, and like you know how. The men are like just looking at all the women like you know predatory.
You gotta
like
a
piece of meat. The ones in Miami lit.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta go to like a lit one.
Which one's the one? I think we went to Booby Trap on the river when we were all out there. Well, you were recovering, but
I was recovering.
It was so lit because it's literally like a club environment. And I forgot somebody was there that night.
Clubs in Atlanta.
Flo Rida, I think, was there. We're in his section, like we're all just throwing money, you know, and it was just lit.
I have been in where it's like been like fun, but. I don't know, like just seeing like the dynamic between the girls, between like the guys there, and everyone's kind of like just, you know, just stuck up and like angry. I'm like, I need y'all like laughing, smiling, doing backflips.
Yeah,
some fun.
I feel like it definitely does depend on the club.
Like people be stiff in the club, except for the girls, you know, throwing it. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't like this.
I feel you're like I'm uncomfortable.
I feel like it depends like where you are because I feel like Atlanta is fun as fuck.
Oh, I bet.
And the girls are friendly. Like they want you to have fun with them. Yeah, like they want to drink with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe
yeah, so it depends.
Yeah.
Just Seattle strip clubs are stuck up.
I know, for real. What else about Seattle? What about like Seattle fashion and stuff?
Yeah, we were talking about
so different compared to like a lot of places.
It's hard, like. You can't really when you dress up in Seattle, people look at you funny.
Staring at you.
Like, they're just like, why is she dressed up?
Why is her ass out? Like, put your titties away. Like, you know, for real. Or like,
even if you just dress nicely.
In general, yeah. It's like,
you were like,
really? I don't get that.
Why is she wearing heels? I don't know.
Oh, I don't get that.
Really?
I mean, like, I dress, because I dress, like, well, regularly, and there's only really, like, a handful of us, like, in this city that do that.
Yeah.
And if anything, I get admired. I get loved on. Like, people come, oh, my gosh, you look so good. I love your dress. You look so hot. Da, 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 da. I get, like, just swarmed with compliments.
They love you.
The people love me.
They do.
And I love them back.
Yes.
I'm just, like, I think it's really big to also make an effort to when somebody compliments you to receive it, but also give one back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I feel like that's also really hard here in Seattle too.
Oh yeah, people out here do be
not giving, but yeah, people are just stiff here. Yeah,
like just staying. Yeah, like that's one thing. Like separate from the fashion aspect, like you try to say hi to somebody, they like look at you like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't say hi to you. Why are you saying hi to me?
Right.
it's I don't know, because I feel like. I like to talk to people, but then depending on my mood, I'm very standoffish.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it just depends.
Oh, we know.
If it's a girl, I want girls to talk to me, but I'm like, I don't really want guys to talk to me. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
it's a Libra thing because I've noticed like the two other girlfriends I've had that are like Libras are very like just
to ourselves.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you're fun, but it's like it's got to be somebody provoking it and engaging
or like
with you and getting it out of
or
you.
Yeah, like when I feel like when you're comfortable in your environment,
yeah. If I'm around the people I'm comfortable with, or I'm just drunk.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised you guys are doing this.
I know.
Really?
Like
because I'm so private.
So when you guys did this, it was just so off the rip. Where I was like, it's also very admirable. I will say, like both of you guys are executors.
Yeah.
You guys are both like, you know, you guys are both efficient. Like, you guys are like, okay, I'm gonna just do this, and you do it. You just do it.
Thanks.
I know. I feel like that's how it was.
It literally was just like that. Like, we got this going within a week.
Cool.
Well, it's like, I said I wanted to do something like this for years. I had business plans, everything written down. This, the name of this, the questions.
You were going to make a podcast?
Yeah.
She had everything bought.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do it?
It was me and Pam. We even got, like, mics and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. This was, like, 2019. We had a name, like, I'm not even going to say the name in case I still do it. I don't want you people stealing my stuff. But we were going to do it. But it's like, yeah, I can have the ideas and the vision, but I'm not an executor. It's something I'm working on. That's like with my move to Texas is me being like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do it.
Just do it.
I'm just going to do it.
Like Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
just
Nike.
do it.
Speaking of being sponsored, not that we're all just wearing strictly Aritzia right now.
I know,
I love
right?
Aritzia.
Me too.
I'm like the butter collection.
Oh, but back to like, yes, the butter collection's my favorite.
Oh, fashion. Back to fashion.
But I feel like that is a like Seattle thing. A lot of people wear workout clothes every day. Like, I can wear active clothing every day and just be great.
This is honestly me. Unless we're going out to dinner, okay, I'll dress up.
Literally, I will wear something like this every day. A jumpsuit.
It's so funny because recently when I told you I was in Houston or whatever, and I like wore what I would wear here, and everybody is so the fashion there is just different. Like you wear, because
everyone dresses up every day.
Yeah, everybody dresses up every day.
Oh,
and that's why I was saying like the Seattle fashion is so different here. It's like when you do dress up, it's like. It almost makes me
like
feel
you go to the clubs, like you go,
you don't fit in
even in the clubs too. I feel like you go, you go out and these men are wearing fucking jeans and a North Face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Like
and the women are wearing jeans and sneakers.
Yeah,
bruh, jeans and Vans.
You're never gonna catch me in the club,
girl.
Sneakers on.
Okay, the other day though, I must say this is because I came from work and I went outside with you guys. I was literally in my leggings and a white shirt and my foam runners. And I felt so out of place. I had the time of my life.
You would have felt in place because that's how everybody else is dressed.
I know. Yeah. That is very true. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah,
but I'm just so not used to going out looking like that in a club.
Yeah, that was like me when I went out a few like months ago. And it was so cold out. We did this like outside, like the Lumina something. Yeah. So I'm wearing like sweatsuit, you know, big old fly vest, sneakers.
Yeah.
But I was like, you guys want to go to the club? I don't know.
I feel you.
I don't know about this, but I still
like, I don't feel sexy.
Still like got all the attention because people are like, oh my god, your vest is so fly. I know.
I know. You ain't gotta tell me. But yeah, that is such like the guys out here don't really know how to dress either.
Yes. That
like
is so
I feel like
true.
There's a handful of us girls out here who really put that shit on.
But
the men, y'all gotta get it together.
You know what's interesting?
For sure.
That people could wear designer and still look cheap.
Oh yeah. My God.
Definitely. It's like.
Oh, yes. This goes, that's for men and women. There is like, how do you make something so expensive look so ghetto and cheap?
No,
how dare you?
Like, bro.
Like if you're gonna put it on, put it on.
Put it on and put it on right.
Yeah.
Period.
Put it on right.
Because.
And I feel like another thing is, like the whole photographer things out here. Like there's not a lot of lifestyle photographers out here.
There's
like you could go anywhere else and just look it up on the gram and you'll find.
Oh yeah, everyone's out here like studio, backdrop, this, and I'm like,
barely like where's the lighting?
Lingerie.
Just a fucking camera, like
lingerie.
Or like I got my own
this
fucking
ain't back
Canon.
page.
Like
this ain't back page. Hello, this ain't TNA board. I'm dead. I can't.
But
Instagram might just be the new back page.
I'm dead. Oh my Atlanta.
Anyway,
it is.
Well, how would we, if we were to sit here and be constructive and provide value, right? We're over here just chit-chatting and doing it on air. But I really wanted to make an effort to provide value. So if we're talking about fashion, what's something that we can do to advise these people to do better?
Find some inspiration. Find like someone on Instagram that you like. Me, for instance, if I don't know what I want to wear, if I'm going to an event or somewhere, I will literally go on Instagram and look at like people I follow, like Jada Wada, or like things like these Instagram models, and see what they're wearing and see how I can kind of match that style, or even go on Pinterest.
Yeah, Pinterest is good, or TikTok.
Or TikTok. Yeah, I look up like concert outfits and like try to get some inspiration on there. Because some of y'all just don't know fashion, and so you try to put something on and you just look dumb.
Yeah. And I feel like it's easy. Like I feel like even like when I went to your birthday dinner, or your dinner the other night, but even like just that outfit, like I just looked up like New York vibes.
Yeah, like that's
New
literally
York vibes.
that's what I do too though.
Yeah.
To like find something to wear. I need it, or like
I'm like, okay, what do I want to feel like wearing today?
Yeah.
I just be seeing shit in my head.
Yeah.
Like since I was a kid, it's so weird to say, but since I was like a child, I don't know why. Like when I go to sleep at night and I close my eyes, I see clothes.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, like that was my dream. I wanted to be like a fashion designer.
I love that.
I wanted to be one.
Yeah,
too.
me too. That's so funny.
It started happening again this last year, and I told my friend who has like a manufacturing like company.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, I want to do something. He goes, well, let's do this. He goes, when you do that, start drawing them. So I actually have some sketches. Yeah. But I've never like showed them.
I've always wanted to design dresses.
Yeah.
Like maxi dresses, like prom type dresses. That like I have a whole book of just dresses that I used to draw all the time.
You guys remember my Halloween outfit? Remember
yes.
we went to Halloween?
Yeah.
That was so fun. I had the time of my life doing that.
that was fun. This Halloween?
Yeah. Remember I made the thing with the seashells and
that was really cute. That was really cute.
Wasn't there.
So what was I gonna say?
But I was gonna say.
Oh wait, go.
Okay, just like fashion wise, I feel like it's just. I feel like it's so easy to find inspiration anywhere. I feel like if you follow even just like your friend group, I feel like your friend group, like like we're talking about just like inspiring like one another. I feel because I feel like we all inspire each other's like fashion in sense too. Like we're always like, what are you wearing? Okay, I'm wearing this.
Literally, and that's such a girl thing too. Like I love that. Like asking your friend, what are you wearing tonight, so we can go off each other's vibe.
Looking right.
Like, can we look like we go together?
Yeah.
Because
obviously I didn't fit in today. But
no, you did.
You did. We're literally the same color.
Yeah. Because you guys were like, oh, athleisure. And I'm like, I literally packed my whole life.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's fine though.
So
you still kind of match though with us, honestly.
Still but yeah, like don't, or like just that one friend that does too much and like you all are supposed to have a vibe and then they're like wearing a damn prom dress and we're over here we don't have any of those dresses. Like, thank God. I'm just saying like in general like there is some friend groups like that who try to like
outdo the other.
There is something, I don't remember who I talked with this about, but like do you feel a certain type of way if your friend outdresses you on your birthday?
It's just never happened, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's never happened with me too, and I feel like my friends respect me enough to not do that. I always make sure
I look like that bitch on my birthday, so
period.
Nobody's taking away from me.
Period.
Right, exactly. I want you to look good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I don't know. It depends. I've never had nobody kind of like outshine me on my birthday.
No, if anything, I'd be mad if you don't come at your best.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you show up to my birthday?
No, seriously. Like, wear your heels, bitch.
Did you not see the invite? Oh my gosh. I got brought up the other day when my friend was like, oh yeah, you said dress to impress, and then people showed up looking like casual for my birthday last year.
Oh.
I wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
Did people show up? I don't know. I was too clinging to you last year, so.
Oh my God.
Did you hear about that?
I don't know what nobody else was wearing because I was only paying attention to Jackie.
I heard.
But I was looking like that bitch.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Anyway, but no, I feel like also with just like wearing things, I think like in level of inspiration.
And wearing things that are appropriate to your body type.
Yeah, if you're large, don't buy small.
Yeah. It looking crazy.
Like you're the reason why the smalls are sold out. And you're XL.
I feel like
know your
wearing
sizes,
things
baby.
that complement your body. I feel like that's another thing.
I don't even know how to like measure that, because I feel like I look good in everything.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I don't look good in everything.
Really?
What?
I feel like I definitely, there's just some things I just know I couldn't wear.
Yeah, there is some things I'm just like.
Sometimes I feel like I have a big back. Like, am I a big back bitch?
Like, because even like remember the other day when we were gonna buy that jumpsuit outfit. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna look good on my type of body.
I feel you.
So I'm just like certain things. I'm just like.
Oh yeah, I feel like because you're like you guys are short too. Like that plays a role where it's
Thanks.
like,
I'm just kidding.
That, like, I'm defending you. Yeah, you're right. The shortness. Because you guys shoot, the pants will be hanging too long on the ground.
Yeah, I definitely have to get
and it rains
hems.
here, so it'll just get dirty.
Your bottoms get all wet. I can't stand that.
Oh my gosh, that's
I get all my shit altered, literally.
Oh, yeah,
literally.
You do.
I always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a topic that somebody wanted us to talk about. Our friends wanted us to talk about doing wifey shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do you believe in doing wifey shit before you get a ring? In terms of like relationships, obviously.
Well, how would we what do we define as wifey things? Like, is it just like the cooking and cleaning aspect?
Great question.
I feel like I'm a type of person, I am definitely doing wifey things before the ring.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always been that way, and I feel like that kind of comes with being like in the Asian culture. Like
we literally
like what's that word?
I think
you're just like raised in that type of household.
You cater to your man.
Yes,
like, that's just how I was raised. Like you cater to your man, and your man comes first. I feel like it's always kind of been like that in like the Asian culture. So I feel like when it comes to like, I feel like I do wifey shit, and I feel like that's kind of how you like win a man over, in a sense.
I feel that. I feel like I'm the same, just in a way, because I have too much of a big heart that like I'm like that ride or die type of person. Obviously, for the right person, I would be willing to do a lot for them. But I saw something on TikTok that was like, all these women doing wifey shit for a man, expecting a ring. Why would that man give you a ring when you're already doing the wifey shit?
Oh yeah, that is true.
So,
well, he better fucking give me a ring. I demand it.
I demand it.
You ain't getting this. No.
So I definitely see both sides. It's like,
I think it comes down to like level of like going out of your way.
I feel like level in that relationship of like love and respect for one another too.
Well, definitely your goals in the relationship as well. If you guys already know you want to get married, like you have that plan
to get married,
then but
it's if we're just dating to fuck,
but like the quote unquote wifey qualities are something that come like naturally to us, right? Like
that is true.
Because like we're women, we already clean, we already cook, like we're feeding ourselves, we're cleaning up, like we don't want to be in a messy environment.
Cook.
Valid. But it's like it already comes natural, but it's not like we're going out of our way.
I feel you.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like that, or it's like going above and beyond. I'm trying to think of an example. You know, to do wifey things. Like I can't really think of an example, but
how about?
It just depends what type of relationship.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely just depends on your relationship and just how you are as a woman. Are you gonna hold somebody down in jail?
What do they go to jail for?
What did they go to jail for?
Where did they go? Yeah.
Are they in jail or prison?
If so, like I don't entertain men that go to jail.
I feel that.
You know, it's like that's
not
even the type of person I would be with.
Yeah. Well, what if it just happens?
And like you're together.
You're with this man, and he just.
If I was with him for a long time and something happened, obviously I would. Well, and depending on the crime,
to really be what it is.
Yes, it definitely depends.
Like if it's tax fraud.
If he was out here scamming.
Is he a scam for me?
Right, you did it for me, baby.
Okay, then some money on the books.
No thanks.
But if you're out here fucking just killing people, I don't know about that.
Oh my gosh, I really had this girl that I used to be friends with who did not hold it down. You remember this? I know you remember this.
Do you know who she's talking about?
Ew. Anyway, so this girl I was friends with, married with a kid. Her man goes to jail, and she started sleeping with somebody like 2 weeks after.
Oh, that's out of pocket.
Yeah, and she was with we all went out to like a concert, and she like left with the dude.
Really?
I was like, what are you doing?
Oh yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I said.
You never told me who it was though. Tell me after.
Okay. But no, I just had said like certain friends like that, like.
Yeah. Like, so then it's like
we're having a girls' night, and you literally. Dead ass leave us.
Yeah.
Me and Jackie like just hop out the fucking Maybach. I'm just kidding. Right. Hop out the car.
That is insane. And
like I didn't.
With some I'm ugly barely dude she even let at the mall. Like, she met him at the mall like the day before.
Like I'm not even in park. I'm at a light.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
even in park.
Oh yeah. Like, just hopped out the car.
I need to know who this person is.
Desperado.
Desperado. Who? I can't. I'm not gonna read it. Just tell me after.
No,
I'm
and
so
the
bad
sick
at that.
The sick part was like I'm irritated because I'm like, bro, like now you're affiliating yourself with me.
I feel you.
And when you're just not a loyal person, somebody that sets you up for success, put business in your name, married, not even like dating,
that's
and
crazy.
The father of your child, and you're just gonna sleep with somebody like 2 weeks after. Like, bro, can you at least wait a couple months?
Right? Can you have
something?
Yeah.
And then when I'm like checking,
what did he get locked up
for?
Is he out now?
Selling. I don't know. I don't keep up with these people.
I feel you.
I don't keep up with these people.
Yeah.
But the sick part was, you remember she was like, oh, you're just jealous that I'm like going to sleep with. I'm like, come on, let's be fucking
I
for
get
real.
dick, bitch. What am I jealous of you for?
Right. Like, you just met this man a day ago.
Like,
Bro.
It wasn't even cute. Very ugly.
God, I can't. Some of these girls, the morals are just different.
Yeah,
Out of this world.
I will never
Out of
understand.
this world.
Oh, and then I told you about the tea. Anyway.
Oh, recent tea.
Yeah.
Can't tell us later.
We'll talk it about it over pho.
Okay, over pho, yes. What is one thing that you will never settle for in anything? Like, it could be a relationship, a friendship.
Oh, lack of drive.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
yes.
Where
that's
it's
a great
like,
one.
I dated this guy. We were together for like 2 or 3 years. Beautiful. Loved me to death. Like, I felt so loved.
Yeah.
Like, he just adored me, did everything. But it drove me crazy that I felt like he was complacent. Mind you, he had a great job, right? Job. He was working like Boeing, whatever. Like, he was but he was complacent, and that drove me crazy. Whereas, like, in that relationship, I evolved like 3 different times.
Right.
Where it's like, okay, I'm doing this now. Then I built this skill set. Now I'm making twice as much money. Now I'm doing this. Now I'm doing that. So.
And you're just stagnant.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Comfortable.
let's go to the gym. Let's do that. Da da da. When then I realized, for most of my life, I was always that person that drove everybody else and motivated them and pushed everybody else to improve.
I fucking
And then,
feel
like,
you.
after going through something like 2021 where it's like I lost motivation.
Yeah.
And then I realized I was seeking it, where I'm like, I have to be around people that intrinsically motivate me. Where it's not like you have to verbally do it, but it's like you operating around me and performing at your best and going out of your way to grow. I want to do it too.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why I realized, I was like, wow, that's a huge piece. Like, somebody I have to be with has got to be like obsessed with improvement, and just by affiliation, like, I will be too, and then we're like just forever improving each other.
I totally I feel that, because I think it was our last episode or the one before that. I said something like, I couldn't be with somebody who can't inspire me.
Yeah.
Or I feel you. Like, I feel like
Motivate
I'm
me.
always motivating somebody to do better. It's like, I need the reciprocation.
Yeah.
Because how can I just lift myself up and lift you up? It's exhausting.
It
Yeah.
is.
Like, what are
It's
you going to do
draining.
for me?
But it's like, it's not that it has to be like that all the time, right? Where it's like we all go through our phases in life, different seasons where, now we're kind of like in a tough spot. Maybe it's like, something happens with your family. It's your health. It's,
just
something hits the
society,
fan
too.
where it's like, then you need that. But it's like, that's the power of a relationship, is having somebody else to fall back on and bring you, out. It's the same thing with friendships though. Like, making sure that, like, when you're in a dark space, you got somebody that's right there to pull you out. Where I feel like, me comforting friends. Oh my God, I'm so bad at comforting friends. I feel like it's something I've grown,
I feel like we're all kind of bad at that.
Yeah.
We're just like,
We try.
I know, we try.
I'm just gonna make you laugh and like bring you food.
Right, like, you're crying, but let's make a joke out of this.
Yes.
Like, let's lighten up the mood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of my skill sets. That one of my strengths is lightening the mood. Where it's like, I notice, especially me being, in a professional space now, where I've had to like actively tell myself, be for real.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I could say something so serious with so much heart and it's like so much depth, and then bust a joke afterwards, so it loses validity.
I feel what you're
So
saying.
it's like, I have to be serious, like, and stop busting jokes.
Yeah.
Your girl is funny.
I feel like, I'm also that way. Like, when I'm just not good with the comforting, I try though. I feel like I've honestly have been getting better at it with just, and that comes with just learning how to communicate with people, kind of like what we kind of talked about. It's like, I feel like I'm finally getting better with just expressing myself more too. I feel like I've always been a person who does, like, I hate feeling vulnerable. I hate expressing myself. So I feel like this past year I've worked on that so much. Yeah.
I feel like you gotten good with, like, because when me and my ex were going through a breakup, I feel like you comforted me.
Yeah.
Because you would give me the advice and you, like, actually listened to me, which I feel like is just what friends should just be doing. Yeah.
I feel like that's all we want anyways. Just listen.
Right? Like, I don't really care if you talk back. Just listen. Just listen to me. Or it's like when you, like, vent to your friend and then they just say something to piss you off even more. And you're like, just don't talk. Yeah.
At this point, just shut the fuck up.
Right. Just listen.
It's over.
But yeah. Well, thank you, because I try.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I've also been in your position. So it's like, I know how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like when I was going through my breakup, I didn't feel alone. I felt alone, but I didn't. I feel like that's when, because I was, like I said, still trying to, like, find my happiness and find myself again. So I felt like I was finally opening up and kind of letting my guard down with people. And so I just know what you're going through.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
She gets me. She gets me.
All right. Well, anything else you kind of want to add on or say before we wrap it up?
We have some time. A couple more minutes. Actually, I feel like I had a question.
What's your question?
Unless that was my only question. Did we talk about everything we wanted to?
Let's look at the note card.
Do you have any? Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Or anything else you want to say?
Yeah, like you want to add on.
Yeah, I'll ask you guys a question. Okay. What's the end all goal for that? Like, for, you know, doing this podcast, like, what's the vision? Like, where do you guys see this being, you know, in a year from now, 5 years from now? Is it something you plan on keeping going for 5 years? Like, what do you think?
I feel like we've been getting really good at being consistent.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, we just got in with, like, that marketing company.
Yeah, we just got with, like, a marketing company and stuff. And I feel like right now we're just trying to expand and put, or, like, grow our exposure more.
Yeah.
At the moment, I feel like we're just trying to grow our exposure. I feel like this is something.
I feel like we definitely want it to be, like, a safe space for especially us girls to talk to and just be open. And because, I mean, like we said, we're very private people, but I think we're becoming more comfortable with being vulnerable.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know a lot of girls out here, especially in Seattle, are the same way, very closed off. And so I think just us inviting other people to be on the podcast to express their vulnerability is a big one too. Yeah. Like, we just want everyone to be comfortable and not care what people think, because I feel like people always have something negative to fucking say.
Yeah, that is
like,
so true.
say it to my face.
Yeah.
How about that? But
I feel like our goal wise, I think this is more just like a hobby.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. Like, it gives us something to do every Monday.
Yeah.
We literally doing this every Monday.
Hobby wise, I mean, obviously we want to get paid.
Yes.
But we're working on, like, we're just slowly taking the baby steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys got a brand, it's gonna be this is the choosing fee. But
yeah, it's definitely, I feel like just right now it's fun.
It's still in the beginning, so fresh. We're still learning too.
Yeah.
So we're learning.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
Well, I really liked what you previously said though about you feel like this last year, you know, something that you grew, like an area that you grew is through expressing yourself. Because I really feel like that too. Yeah. Where it's like I've became so self-aware of, like, you know, what my weaknesses are, my strengths, and like that vulnerability was for me as well. Where it's like it wasn't until this last year that I realized I've never admitted to a man that I liked them.
Damn.
Like, isn't that crazy? Yeah. We talked about
I
this
have.
before.
I'm sick about it.
I never have.
I'm tired of admitting it.
It's something I just take to my grave. I'm like, you'll just never know. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I try to, like, act like I like to put in my head that I don't like this person.
Yeah.
And then my therapist was like, it sounds like you like him.
Really?
Yes. And I said, well, I don't want to. So I feel that. No, literally. How do I stop liking this person? Block them.
No facts.
Where it's like,
boundaries.
Even being around you, I've learned so much from you.
Yeah.
Where it's like being around, where it's like you're always, you know, you're in a relationship, etc. These are things that are, like, okay to say, like, to them, and what's not, where it's like
communication.
Yeah, you've been good at that. You've been good with that. I think it was just like your previous. Yeah. Where it's like you're very expressive, and it's like it's admirable. So it's interesting that you think so, but I feel like you might do it in a way where it's like you bust a lot of jokes. Yeah. And it's like I relate to that too. It's like we just, like, make fun of everything. We're like, don't take shit serious. So stepping into that that comfort in, you know, expressing, like, hey, like, this is what I'm okay with, this is what I'm not okay with,
your boundaries.
Like, hey, like, I don't like how this is going this way, like, okay, let's be very transparent on what we both want, so we don't, get anything like mixed up.
Right.
Where it's like, even with friendships, I'm stepping into that. What'd you say?
Nothing. It don't matter. It does not matter.
So I don't know. It's womanhood. I mean, we're also in our mid-20s. It's like, this is the things that we're 30. Supposed to.
Bitch, you are not 30. She looked like, are you?
I was like, what, like 27 now?
28.
You're already 28?
Yeah.
Not you're already 28. How old are you again? 26?
25.
25.
How old are you?
27.
I turned 29 in a few months.
Oh my God, you are 30.
Yeah.
But I love that though. Just expressing your feelings and your emotions. I feel like
it's big.
It's huge. And I don't know. And I think a part of not wanting to express yourself too is just the fear of being hurt.
Exactly.
But yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a bad bitch, can't kill me.
I feel you. I'm like, do you know who you're fucking with? Just kidding.
If you don't know,
who you're talking
you will.
to? Yeah, I'll remind you. Literally. But I think just knowing that you have a good heart in general you'll always win, no matter the situation.
I'm excited for Texas.
I'm excited for you. I'm about to come down to you.
Like it's about to be a Texas love story out of that.
The Southern men.
I know. Can't wait to find out. Because
the Southern hospitality.
The men in Seattle.
Garbage.
I love the men in Texas.
Seattle men suck. I love the men in Texas.
No, because I think a lot of the whackness of the men out here comes from the women out here just make really good money.
That is true.
And so like the men out here be wanting like princess treatment, like they be asking you like, where's my flowers? I'm like, I don't have them.
It's that femininity,
like,
them pretty boys out here.
Right.
No,
right.
Yes.
And I can't go for it.
Like, you need to text me first. You are a whole man. You want me to text you good morning? I'm supposed to text you good night. You didn't text me first. You sound like a whole bitch.
A whole bitch.
Like,
not even
what?
Half.
Not even a half. A whole.
Two
of them. Yeah, I can't with the expectations out here with these men. I can't.
Yeah, what is it? Is it the water?
It got to be the water.
It's got to be the water.
It's the Puget Sound energy. It is contaminated.
Too much fluoride. No, I agree. So I'm excited to see the difference. What was it like? Yeah, I was in Texas like over a year ago, and it was like a guy opened the door for me, and I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh, you're a
like
gentleman.
in Seattle, it's like. No.
Yeah, I feel you.
But actually, I will say, over the past year of me like growing and standards increasing, etc., where it's like I haven't even dealt with any like less than man. Like the one guy that I'm like, oh, I'm obsessed with him. Like he's grown. He got the chivalry. He got,
Ooh, the chivalry. Make them legs shake. I'm just kidding. All right. So.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for this episode.
Thank you so much for coming. Let's give Jackie a round of applause.
And a strong goodbye.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, not goodbye.
Wishing you the best.
Later.
We're wishing you the best on your new journey.
No bars.
No bars. Well, thank you guys. Make sure you tap in, subscribe, like, comment. Do what you're supposed to do. Okay, period.
And tell your mama to do the same.
Have a good one.
Thanks.